Good day and welcome to the Sport Rep Show. My name is Jesse Jackson Kauraitha and I will be your host for the next 25 minutes or so, where we'll be unpacking the latest sports news in and beyond Namibian borders. And now for the latest on the hit list. Today on the hit list, we take a road down memory lane. Of course, not so long ago, the basketball season concluded with some emphatic results. Of course, the reactions after that were phenomenal. Coaches very happy, some disappointed. Let's take a look at those scenes once again from the UNAM basketball court.
Congratulations on that, man. What did you reckon that week? For me, it's my first trip to be honest. Premier League, 7 years in this league, my first trip. You are that nigga. You are next nigga. Say less. Appreciate that. You that. Appreciate. Yo, yeah, I just one of the best games I ever watched. Six man. Niggas are that nigga. Six man. Okay, yeah. It was an interesting game though. I was like, thanks to two brothers, Irish and Bakayo, they came to help us through. But then I started for the season. We almost lost the team, by the way. Through the trade season, we lost like two key players of our team, Jackie Benza and Almesia. Honest to go back to Angola, I feel honest to just switch team for now. But finally we came through, man. As a long way coming. Last year we came saying, this year we said no more. As I chose to do it. It was now or never. I'm just joyful, man. Like killing it right. I have a question. From day one, we'll be praying. From day one, whether it's a bad game or a good game, we'll be praying. Before and after the game, we always pray. Always. So for us, as well as from God, He made this possible for us. Joining us Coach Anthony, coach of KBC. Coach, you just won the KBA title there. Congratulations on the win. What did you make of that match?
Good. You see, my voice is gone. But with this, when we started, when I was approached to be coach for KBC, the first thing I said is that I'm coming with God. And when I start something, I work with God. So this is about faith. So it's not me. It's a reward from God for being faithful. And amazing players. I mean, I could not have asked for this. So many obstacles, so much, So I am humbled. It's a lot, as you can hear. I've been shouting. I want to thank everybody. Loves basketball, came through to support basketball, and I just have to say thank you to God, for allowing me the privilege to coach such an amazing team. Thank you to Manuel Solunga and his father, the owners of the team, for entrusting me. So I'm humbled. Yeah.
Okay, like you said, it's an awesome team. So how are you going to celebrate the title?
I don't know. The night is young, and I'm blown away. I told you that I'll only give you an interview should we win the championship, but I was not prepared for this moment. Basketball is alive. I acknowledge Alan Ngurifwa, the coach of Wolves. It's a rivalry that comes for a long time, but I acknowledge him and his team. Thank you so much to KBA, the leadership of KBA, Mr. Mike Mukumbuta and his team, all the supporters, and also acknowledging NBF. I'm very thankful, grateful, also for Minister Honorable Dino Palotti, when he come through, and Sports Rep. If you don't read Sports Rep, if you don't follow Sports Rep, you're missing out. Coach Anthony here, out. From me to you, always, God always comes through. God is faithful. God is true. So thank you so very much.
Okay, Coach Anthony, thanks for your time and congratulations once again.
Thank you.
Okay. Joining us is UNAM Penguins coach, Coach Alan. Coach, congratulations on winning the first division title. Just tell us your thoughts on that match. As I said in my previous interview, I think this series was going to be the toughest. As you said, it's our third team, UNAM third team, up against NAST first team. So I expected it to be a little bit tougher than the other series because, first team is always better than the third team. But the boys worked hard and they pulled it off. I wasn't prepared for game 7, so I was happy that they did it in game 6. So they are Division 1 champions, and I mean, I was supposed to be happy, but the coach is never happy if you win like scrappy win. You understand? Especially with this kind of players, young players. I wanted to win by a big margin, not overtime, but I'll take it any day. A Division 1 champion, 3 division down, 1, 2.
Well, from basketball, we also had a fantastic and exciting volleyball federation tournament that took place in the capital. Of course, some of the teams are making sure that they return home. Teams traveling from far. A lot of teams competed in this one, and it was indeed a perfect occasion for those volleyball players in order to be given a platform where they can compete, courtesy of Bank Windhoek and the Namibia Volleyball Federation. Let's enjoy some of the scenes from that event.
Joined by Coach Henk, coach of Blaze. Coach, congratulations on the win, beating Africa Ladies 3-1 in the final to win the NVF Cup. What did you make of that match?
It was a great match, but it is a accumulation of a year of hard work. We fall out from VNL the previous year because we didn't have depth. We went back home and we created some. We're back here and they work really hard. I have a great team, and the management too. They are 100% behind us, and serious. I cannot ask for a better club.
Okay, you said you fell out the previous year and now you are back again. You come to win it and you are going back to the VNL. So how are you going to celebrate this one?
We are planning a party in Rundu, and then we will have our expectations of next year, and see how far that comes. Because exactly a year ago, we said we're going to come back to VNL. And through very hard work, we won the NVF Cup, and now we're back in VNL. So I'm ecstatic.
Okay, Arnold, just thanks a lot for your time, and congratulations once again.
Thanks a lot, man.
All right. Congratulations on the win, beating Africa to win the NVF Cup. What are your thoughts on that one?
I'm really happy. First of all, I had confidence in my team when we came from Rundu, and it's been a long time coming. We came here with the aim of winning, but also to go back into VNL, and we've achieved both. So I'm very happy as a captain.
Okay, just tell us your thoughts on the match. What did you make of it?
It was a tough game because we all know Africans is not an easy team to beat. It was a very tough game. They gave their best, and we also gave their best. At the end of the day, one team has to win, and it was us.
Yes. Okay, just tell us, I mean, this is the NVF Cup. You're going back to the VNL, like you said. How are you going to celebrate?
I don't know how we're going to celebrate, but I know it's going to be massive, massive. Yeah.
Joining me is David Katuma, captain of Nampa. David, congratulations on the win there. How did you make of that match?
I know it was a very, very good match. It was intensive. We had to fight it all and made it through.
Okay, and the overall competition, what did you make of it?
We first have our upset. The first game, we lost the first game. But we built from there. We kept on winning every game. So we felt to come to go to Vienna last year. Yeah. But this year was our year. We won't see the NVF Cup. We'll see what next year is in store for us.
Okay, looking at the VNL, what do you think of it, the VNL?
We need to train really hard because the competition is a high magnitude. So we need to train very hard and go next competition.
Okay, I mean, David, you won the NVF Cup. It's as big as it gets. How are you going to celebrate with the team?
I cannot share the location, because a lot of people will come, but there's definitely a party, man.
Okay, no, thanks a lot for your time.
Thank you.
Joining me is Coach Mutasa, coach of Nampa. Coach, congratulations on the win there. You just won the NVF Cup. What are your thoughts on that match?
Yeah, it was a well-deserved win. They fought for it, the boys. Starting the tournament, we lost the first game against Medi Park. And from there, the boys really had to up their game. Because I told them, if you don't up your game, you're out of the tournament. So they really play their hearts out. But it's always difficult to play with a team twice. Team that you have played with in the group stage, usually when they come in the final, they would have read your strategy. So the team was giving their all. And also some of the injuries we had made us to the AF system. Some of the players had to play different positions. But I'm happy the boys just managed to fight the last minute and got the win and got the cup because they needed that cup. Yeah.
Okay, like you said, you needed the cup. Now you've got that cup. How are you going to celebrate with the boys?
Now, we're just going to celebrate maybe two days. We're back to training because now we have to prepare for the big boys league, VNL. Where all the top teams are playing in the country. So we need to go back to our drawing board, see where we went wrong, and go and work on the things we did wrong. But for me, I'm happy. The boys are doing well. When they come to VNL, I'm sure they'll be ready.
Okay, I'm not going to thanks a lot for your time and congratulations once again.
Thank you very much.
Well, now on to some boxing news. The MTC Nesta Sunshine Boxing and Fitness Academy, co-sponsored by PSTBet in conjunction with the Commerce Boxing Federation, has announced that it will be organizing a boxing event for the youth this weekend. The event will be in the form of an amateur boxing development program slated for Saturday at the after-school center in Windhoek's Block area. Promoter Nesta Sunshine Tobias says the event has been planned with the aim of developing the youth and ensuring that the future boxing remains in good hands. This event focuses on developing of young talent to ensure the future of Namibian boxing is bright as it is. Tobias says the fact that he has produced world champions is evident to the fact that Namibian boxing is going far, and the MTC Nesta Sunshine Tobias Boxing Academy has played a role in that. And now Namibia's Capricorn Eagles women's national team are on an exciting nationwide tour in search of next generation of cricket talent. As part of their talent identification roadshow, the team has split into two groups. Of course, they're traveling to Osho and Otjiwarongo to spend aspiring young players. One of the largest hubs for girls cricket was thrilled to welcome their cricket role models, the Capricorn Eagles, to their community. In Otjiwarongo, the enthusiasm and skill of the young girls stood out with participants from Tsumeb and Grootfontein. Let's enjoy some of those cricket videos.
And it was so nice yesterday to see a lot of new faces. So we've been part of this pipeline now for the last 5 years. And to keep on doing this and to upskill the girls, it's amazing to see that a lot of new faces is coming into the girls' environment. And the same happened in Ochu yesterday. So we broke up into two different groups. And the assistant national coach, Gerard Lotte, went with a different group up to Ochu. And the numbers just keep on improving. And it's just amazing to see after a match like Saturday, what happened when our national men's team beat the Proteas, that everyone is just want to get involved into cricket in Namibia.
What was the highlight for you, especially yesterday, with the talent that you saw in Otjiwarongo especially?
Well, it's amazing to see how excited everyone gets. Everyone's excited about ladies cricket. You can just see all these youngsters. They've got role models now, and they're looking up to our national players, and they want to follow in their footsteps. So it's incredible. So like I said, the numbers are growing, and to keep on seeing new faces.
Where are we going next on the roadshow?
Yeah, so we're leaving now to the coast. So we've got a massive development program in KZN. So we're all heading down there, and we're going to be there for the next 2 days.
Thank you.
Nou as jy hier kom amper is, you're pulling the string. Daar's 'n string. Jy wil as ek van hier af gaan gooi, gaan ek die bal ver gooi of as ek so maar waar gaan ek die bal verder?
Now, a moment not to forget, of course, it is the cricket match between Namibia and the Proteas. Let's enjoy some of that winning moment.
History to be made. The scenes right here at the FNB Namibia Cricket Ground. 1 from 1. Zane Green on strike. Vernon, all yours.
Quinton de Kock, he's gonna run. Be aware. Oh! History made! It's Namibia who goes victorious over South Africa. Somebody trying to go for the Yorker, misses his length. And you know what? Green says,
What a moment. Namibia has done it. A historic victory. Namibia Cricket Ground against not only the continent's cricket giants, but the world cricketing giants. The Eagles, the Namibian Eagles, have soared higher and higher than ever before, showing heart, composure. Big victory. The FNB Namibia Cricket Ground not only makes history for being inaugurated today for a historic match between two of the best cricketing nations in Africa. This is what sport is all about.
yeah, absolutely. What a spectacle of a game we've seen unfolding right in front of our eyes here at the MCG. A crowd passionate. Passionate. And so we can say the same about their team.
Now, Deputy Minister of Sports Dino Balati has been making speeches and visiting several launches and grounds. Now, there is a coaches event that was launched in the capital. Of course, he gave the keynote address. Let's hear from him, and after that, it will be Ariel Khat to give us the latest international news.
My colleagues, I can call them my leaders, our chief administrator, as well as our CEO of the NNOC, but equally to all the coaches. I enjoy speaking to coaches. I'm a former coach, and the title doesn't leave you. So you remain a coach. The same as the His or Her Excellency, not to compare us, but that title doesn't leave you. You remain there, right? And I think the life of a coach is a very unique one. I see many familiar faces as I'm talking to you. My brother in his Dortmund jersey, they're at the back as well. So we've walked the journey. And I think this morning, I had a couple of notes here, but I wanted to maybe just share my quick story of being a coach, and I'm almost certain it will resonate with many of you. You'll say, that's true. So I started coaching quite young. I was still in high school. And for me, it was a means to make some extra pocket money. So I was coaching at the Holy Cross Convent. I coached there, I think it was probably the Bambinos, under 7, under 9, somewhere there, youth teams. And you got paid per session. So imagine I was still a high school learner, and I was getting some pocket money. Who wants to say no to some pocket money, right? And fast forward, I was fortunate to travel overseas. They call it a gap holiday back then. I don't know if we still have the same thing now. I'm talking about 2004, 2005, right? And came back at 19, just 1 year, traveled, got, I don't know, exposure. Came back and I still thought maybe I can be a footballer, but I realized I'm not that good. So I realized I'm going to fully focus on coaching. And at 21, I was the head coach of Ramblers, and Ramblers was still a Premier League side back then. So for me, it was an honor to be, I thought, quite a young head coach of a Premier League team. I got fired, as all coaches do. You're not a coach if you don't get fired, right? And we were third. And I'll never forget, we were playing at Samyoma Stadium. It was raining. Atilim Baha was, I think, the goalkeeper coach of African Stars now. He was my keeper, but he's a little bit, the hearing isn't so great. And there was an error, and we lost 1-0 to Civics. But I knew if we didn't win that game, I was going to be fired. As a coach, you know these things. So in the changing room, that's how it went. But one of my proudest moments as a coach was winning the league with Coach Bobby Samari, where we won the league with Tigers. And then I converted into administration. And from there, we're administrators. But I think the messaging Coach Leto Hamola said it best. He's not here, right? Yeah. He said, we need coaches to remain coaches. We can't have all coaches become administrators. It's the truth. So it doesn't mean with lots of experience you then automatically transition. Of course, experience gives you wisdom, you have insights, etc. But we need coaches that have 10, 20, 30 years experience. And the life of a coach, so when I was coaching a team called Young Ones, I don't know if any of you are familiar. Yes. And so the funniest story, it was, I think we were first division at the time, if I'm not mistaken. We used to train at David Besaidenout Field. Yeah. But the slot was only 9 p.m. Okay? That's when we had the field available. So we trained until 10:30, and my father had a little bucky, and then I would use his bucky, and we'd take the players at 10:30 after training, and we drop them by the few stops, big shops, you know, all the various stops that we know. And I'd get home probably close to midnight. But we didn't complain because we were fully vested, and we wanted to be successful as coaches.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, and starting off with tennis news first. It is the Japan Open, part of the WTA Women's Circuit that's taking place at the moment. Not a good day for some of the top seeds. That was in the round of 16. It was two of them, the third and fourth seed, that's out of the tournament in the round of 16. It was first number 3 seed, Elise Mertens of Belgium. She lost to Teresa Valenlova. The score there was 6-4 and 6-1, so she's out of the tournament. And also not good news for number 4 seed from Canada, that is Leila Fernandez. She also lost a game in the round of 16, and she lost to Dalma Gafli of Hungary, and the score there was 6-1 and 6-4. So the top seed that's left in the tournament is the local favorite Naomi Osaka. She's from Japan, of course, and she's showing good form, and she will play Jacqueline Christian in the quarter final. So that is a Japan Open part of the WTA Tour. Moving on to cricket news on international sports news, and it is the 50-over Women's World Cup that continues in India and Sri Lanka, and it has been rain affected the last few games in some of the games that was played. Again, it happened now when England played against Pakistan, so it was a lucky escape for England. It was England that batted first. They scored 133 for 9 in 31 overs, but they were 79 for 7 actually before the rain. Some of the first rain started, but in a reduced game to 31 overs, it was Pakistan that were already 33 without loss. Then the heavy rain came in, and the game was abandoned, so they shared the points. So England are still in the top 4 of the points table of the 8 teams, and they have 2 tough games to end their round robin games. They will play both India and Australia in their last games. Then to close off today's international sports news is Formula 1 racing news, and news from the Mercedes-Benz camp, and that is confirmed that it is George Russell and also Kimi Antonelli. They will both race for Mercedes-Benz, confirmed for 2026 season as well. There were lots of speculation that Max Verstappen might be lured away from the Red Bull Honda team to race for Mercedes-Benz, but at least for 2026 it's confirmed that it will still be George Russell and Kimi Antonelli, and it is the Formula 1 circuit that continues this weekend. It will be the American Grand Prix that will be there at the Circuit of the Americas in Austin, and at the moment still it's Oscar Piastri that's leading on the points table in his McLaren, and Lando Norris just behind him also in McLaren, and Max Verstappen doing much better later in the season now. So that is international sports news for today. I hope you have a great sport day. We talk international sport again tomorrow. Goodbye.